alarm when the Ring video camera detects movement in their backyard. When they check the footage, things take a very creepy turn. The hammock in their backyard flips over as what looks to be an eerie smoke-like figure seems to fly right through it. Now, normally I would try to take a closer look at this and find some simple explanation for a capture like this. Smoke, mist, a bug on the lens, and so on. But this strange figure seems to hold its shape and appears to have a face, torso, and two outstretched arms as it floats along and out of sight. Even creepier, it then seems to return and can be seen moving in the other direction, further down in the backyard. Now, if it was the wind and just smoke or mist, then surely it would have changed form as it moved or dissipated completely. And also, the hammock moving as the figure passes through it is just weird. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Don't look up. Japanese paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera sets out to investigate a long-abandoned house that at one time was flooded and partially submerged. He has no idea what happened to the owners of the house or why it was left abandoned. So, Takeuchi immediately finds it extremely odd that there are no stairs leading up to the house's attic. He brings in a ladder so that he can investigate the inaccessible upper floor. Takeuchi climbs the ladder with his camera and takes a peek into the attic. What happens next is truly terrifying. Takeuchi's camera captures two extremely pale, childlike feet standing on the upper attic floor. But as the investigator climbs up, he doesn't appear to see anything with his own naked eye. And when he pans the camera back around, the creepy little feet have disappeared. While looking through the attic, the light on his camera suddenly turns off.
この屋根裏部屋にね、なんていうんですか。ちょっと待って。ラ ライト消えた。これ始まってる？難しい。ライト消えてる。なんで？ライト。ついた。何やったん今の？どういうこと？また消えた。は？マジ？ちょ待って。ちょっと待って。ちょっともう一回試してみようか。マジ？ちょっともう一回オンにしてみます。全然あかんわ。ちょっと帰ろう。
With an unreliable light, Takeuchi decides to just end his investigation right then. But did you see it? After sitting in the darkness for a bit, Takeuchi's light comes back on for about 2 seconds. And those same pale, unexplained legs can be seen again, this time moving quickly out of sight. The investigator had no idea what he had captured until he reviewed his footage later at home. So did Takeuchi capture the spirit of whoever used to live in the creepy abandoned house? Could the previous owners have met a tragic fate during a dangerous flood? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire terrifying investigation over on the YouTube channel, Takeuchi Camera. The Night. This next video is a bit of a mystery as there is no source. The only info I found is that the footage was allegedly captured by a residential security camera somewhere in Vietnam. So, a woman hears strange sounds coming from outside her home. She goes to check out the odd noises. This is when things start to get really weird. A small figure about the height of a toddler can be seen running off into the shadows, but another small figure can be spotted just outside the gate. Whatever it is seems to throw some kind of dust or sand over the fence at the confused and horrified woman. Now, it's unknown what is thrown, and without a source, it's impossible to know just what the hell is going on here. But viewers of the video believe that the woman had an encounter with some kind of small creatures, or possibly even spirits. But what do you think? Let me know. We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Over the last 5 years, Ken Burris has made it his mission to document and record everything abnormal that happens in his home, the Lamb House in Carmel, Maine. It says that his house is haunted by multiple spirits who regularly make themselves known through banging, bizarre EVPs, and often even manifesting as visible apparitions.
Whoa, what the was that?
Now, I've featured Ghosts of Carmel, Maine on Nuke's Top 5 many times through the years, so if you're a regular viewer, the channel should be familiar. So, one afternoon after Ken has just come home from work, his grandson starts to complain that there are strange noises coming from upstairs. Just in case, Ken grabs his camera as he goes to investigate. What happens next is absolutely unnerving. Ken is about to step inside the upstairs bedroom, a dark figure leaps out toward him, and then the bedroom door just slams shut on its own. Kent believes that it was his wife who slammed the door, possibly because she was getting dressed and didn't want to be on camera. He goes back downstairs where his grandson tells him that his wife isn't in that bedroom at all, but in a completely different room.
No, I thought that was you up in the bedroom, sorry.
Kent confirms that his wife isn't in the bedroom, And then he goes back upstairs to find an explanation for the door slamming in his face. Did you see it? What appears to be the same dark shadow figure can be seen inside the bedroom as Kent pans around the room. But when Kent flips the light on, there's nobody there. So did Kent capture even more paranormal evidence in his home? I leave that up to you to decide. You can watch all of Kent's captures and recordings over on his YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Creeper. Adrian Montenegro and his family are spending some fun family time together on the Cerro de la Silla mountain in the city of Monterrey, Mexico. But then something very weird happens.
No, bajé los pies.
The family didn't see or hear anything at the time, and they have no idea who or what this mysterious figure is or what the person was doing. Whoever or whatever it is appears to be watching the family, being careful about maneuvering around in the dark so as not to be seen. So the question is this a paranormal event caught on camera? Or worse, is it a person? A person creepily watching the family from the edge of the darkness? You decide. Passing through. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Shahar from Israel. Shahar says in her email that one night she and her friends were hanging out in the woods near her house, just having fun and filming some random videos. Then something very odd happens.
I don't know, it was giving me some fucking problem. Like, I don't know, I think it's my data. Like, I need to erase some shit. I have too much shit saved, so I thought I'd just do this. But I mean, dude, the last video is the one I want you to see. Oh my god, dude, it's crazy. Like, you need to watch this shit. It's the last video of this video.
That they still can't explain to this day.
די, עד עכשיו השמעת את אותי, כן? נמאס לי, בוא תגיד להם את האמת מאחורי הוולוגים.
חברים, אני לא משועד.
תגיד את האמת בלי לשקר.
אני באמת נהנה, באמת, שלא תבינו, רק אל תרביצי לי, סתם לא. אני באמת נהנה. אני באמת נהנה.
אימא'לה. יום מישהו רק שם.
The three friends are completely unaware as a strange translucent white figure seems to float right by them. Then Shahar's friend spots a dark shadowy figure off to the right. They all look and they see what they describe as, quote, a black shadow running off into the woods. Shahar explains that the white figure caught on camera earlier was moving in the same direction where they spotted the black shadow a moment later. When they play back the footage, the group is pretty freaked out. They cut the camera and just head home. School's out. Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore the old Robert Fulton Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio. The school was built back in 1929, and after a decline in student enrollments, it eventually closed in 2011. In the dark of night, Chris finds a way inside the old school. He plans to capture on video the remains of what used to be a stunning historic interior. But almost immediately, Chris starts to find signs that he might not be alone inside the abandoned school.
Homeless people in here.
to explore the massive building, he definitely starts to suspect that there might be someone else inside.
Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail. Why's that door like that?
Never seen that shit.
What the hell? I think somebody's in there.
Chris finds a door that seems to have been blocked off with no way to enter. So the explorer finds a way around it by entering through the classroom next door. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Yeah, somebody's been. Look at that. Somebody's been living in here.
Chris gets a little too close to someone that seems to be hiding in one of the rooms inside the school. Chris makes a run for it, and luckily the stranger doesn't seem to follow. But that's not all that happened during Chris's exploration, because not long after he entered the abandoned building, he captured something on camera that he didn't even see at the time. Did you see it? All the way in the back of the hallway, someone can be seen walking into one of the classrooms. After watching the footage back, Chris now wonders if he was being watched and followed by some creeper the entire time that he was inside the school. And once again, this is why I always say real people are way scarier than anything paranormal. You can watch this entire exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. The Unwanted Roommate. Take that username Who0 moved into a new apartment in Poland, but soon after he got settled in, he says that he began to experience strange poltergeist activity. These are a few.
The last video of this video is really, really interesting. It's really good.
Of the scarier encounters that he was able to capture. One night, Who0 is startled from his sleep.
Tak, chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś naprawczy.
Who0 goes to check a violent pounding at the door, but there's no one there. His bedroom door slams shut behind him, and when he opens the door again, a chair that had been sitting all the way behind the door frame violently slides across the floor right in front of him. Cut to another night, and Who0 is once again not getting any rest in his haunted apartment.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas Cały czas coś właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to?
A bottle in the hall smashes to the ground, the lights flash, and when Who Zero goes to check, the bathroom faucet is just running on its own. Even creepier, the light in the hall mysteriously seems to just keep turning off, and the bathroom door slowly creaks open by itself. At this point, Who Zero has started to get fed up with the strange paranormal activity in his apartment. But it's about to get even worse. Who Zero decides to just lock his door and try to ignore the noises in his hallway, watching a movie on his laptop. But whatever is in the apartment does not seem to like it at all. The doorknob to the room can actually be seen moving, but when Who Zero ignores the knocking, the pounding on the wood becomes violent. And now it's a little later the same night, and the pounding on the door comes back yet again. Who Zero has had enough. He decides to turn into the hallway to confront whatever is there. It did not go well.
What the f? Whoa!
All hell breaks loose and Who Zero runs back to his bedroom to escape. But his recording cuts short just as his own bedroom door slams shut right in his face, now locking him out. Since these videos were recorded, username Who Zero has deleted his TikTok account. Rumors around the internet maintain that the activity in his apartment only got worse, and he just decided to move out. It is claimed that Who Zero deleted his TikTok page because he believed that the negative energy from the videos might follow him to his new home. But everything's on the internet forever. Again, that is all just rumor. So are these videos real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Guess in the Graveyard. Popular paranormal investigator Frank from the YouTube channel Franco TV travels abroad to Trujillo, Peru to investigate an allegedly severe cemetery. The site is located in a very dangerous area of the city, so it's not surprising that Frank is a little nervous to be there. He keeps his eyes on any suspicious activity, especially any dangerous people. It's dark out and getting very late when Frank begins his investigation, and it's not long before he spots exactly what he was afraid of.
know if they're visiting someone or what. I can barely see with this. I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer. Right now I'm hiding behind a tomb area. The location where I was just at is further way up there. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but it's just way up there. It's not, but I'm not seeing any signs of movement. They're still there in the dark. I'm just kind of waiting here. Wait, I got movement over there. Look, they're leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A group of people seem to perform some kind of odd cryptic ritual inside the graveyard. After they finally leave, Franco checks out the spot where the group had gathered. He discovers what looks like a voodoo doll along with candles and other seemingly sinister objects. But then, strangely, Franco suddenly begins to hear the sound of laughter coming from somewhere amongst the graves. What happens next is downright chilling.
What the hell is that? Hola? 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 Oh, I literally saw something peeking out at me right over here.
Someone can be seen staring at Frank from behind a mausoleum, but when he quickly hurries over to check, there's no one there. Horrified by what he just experienced, Franco no longer feels safe and decides to just call it a night. Now, could it be that this terrifying encounter had something to do with the unknown ritual that the strange group performed? And are the stories true that the cemetery is haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Franco TV. Sighting. One seemingly ordinary. A few weeks ago, the Las Vegas Police Department received a very bizarre emergency phone call. An audibly upset young man related a very frightening encounter that was allegedly taking place in his own backyard.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually weird.
So there's
She's terrified with.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes. Like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Las Vegas resident Angel frantically calls 911 after he and his brother hear something huge fall from the sky and land right in their backyard. The impact is so loud that it actually creates an audible shockwave. The 2 brothers then find tall creatures they can only describe as, well, aliens. Now, normally the police would consider such a crazy call to be nothing more than a prank. But police officer Evelyn from the Las Vegas Police Department actually sees and captures something on her body camera that makes the officers take the call much more seriously.
I don't know. That's not a car. I will be hiding because that's the size of the street. I like that. I decided that.
An unidentified object emitting green light falls from the sky above Las Vegas just before Angel and his family call 911. So, 2 Las Vegas patrol officers respond to the call.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so nervous right now. I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
Hey, my brother, we just
Did you see it? Huh? Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not gonna BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
Can we go downstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah, they can go up.
You see that?
Any dogs or anything?
No, please, can you check because these kids is not gonna let me sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, I bet. I wouldn't be sleeping either. Two people see something all the time, man. It could be real. You never know. But I like the shirt though.
Hey, I don't believe in it, but what I saw right now, I do believe in it. I got scared, like...
You guys don't, you guys seem legit scared, so I don't blame you. Did you see it? No? I'm kind of curious now. I want to know if there's aliens.
I went to the iPhone and say, maybe I want to see
Where did they go?
Well, they say that. I'm not sure.
You have a dirt backyard. Can you show me if there's
Now, the backyard has been blurred out from the police body cam footage before release. And the police say that this is for, quote, privacy reasons. And I'm not going to put on a full hat for this, but I've never seen police footage blurred out like this, especially when the residents have already given permission. But who knows? And anyway, the officer doesn't find anyone or anything on the family's property. Now, with everything that has transpired that night, the 2 officers are a little freaked out, but they still crack a few jokes with the family before leaving.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling. Give us a call if you see anything else. Some aliens. I know. Legit, bro. Well, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back into your backyard, you call the police and we'll come back here. No, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
This strange story was picked up by the local news and went absolutely viral as millions of viewers watched the footage and wondered whether extraterrestrial beings had crash-landed into this Las Vegas backyard. But the story goes even deeper because there were multiple eyewitness reports, and homeowner Jessica Germanis shared her Ring camera footage that also captured the bizarre object falling from the sky. Since the original news report went viral, Angel has went public and shared his story on YouTube and social media, along with a video that his brother took shortly before calling 911.
También que San Disparit le galengue a la chorsi, ahora, entonces. Entonces. ¡Ay! ¡Regresar! Calmugarela, me cancela el barizo. Kylo, cherro, que chica. Kylo, cherro. Kylo.
Now, Angel claims that they could see a tall, skinny, alien-like creature behind the forklift. And many viewers of the footage swear that they can see a creature hiding in the darkness in this video.
Let's slow it down. And I want you to look at the lower right in the fence. You see some motion there. And at first, I thought it was shadows, but as you look closer, you can actually see there are 3 points. There's sort of a triangle, and there's actually something you can see it's breaching the fence. It's like a hand. Look out beyond the section I highlight here. You can see a sort of a shadow get smaller, like it's getting behind that forklift, and then a light turning on, or an eye, or whatever it is.
But I honestly don't see anything here other than maybe some heavy video compression and flashlight shadows. However, the family's reaction does seem genuine, and they seem to be terrified of something they're seeing in their backyard. Along with the captured footage of the object falling from the sky at the exact same time, it does make you wonder just what happened that night. Is it aliens? Or just some crazy shit? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much to everyone for 4 million subs. Never thought we would get here, and I owe it all to you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe subscribe. Maybe hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. I mean, it's just a suggestion. I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.
Omar from the channel Omar Gosh TV, who this time went on a long journey to one of the most haunted places in the USA, the Silver Queen Hotel. There have been multiple sightings of full-body apparitions in the building, in particular Rosie, a woman who took her own life in one of the rooms, where to this day she can be seen in particular in the wedding chapel. After hearing this, Omar decided to go there for a solo exploration. Upon entering room 13, Omar begins his investigation. After a few hours, he decides to go to sleep.
Voice. Now it's 2:06.
At some point, Omar wakes up and hears a man's voice. This worries him because he should be completely alone. The next day, he goes to the wedding chapel where he records something chilling.
Supposedly Rosie, she took her life in the room that I'm staying in tonight. And she has been seen inside of the wedding chapel. People still get married here in this chapel. A friend of mine, her name is the Ghost Magnet, and she really is the Ghost Magnet. Her name is Mish. She shared with me a very interesting picture, and I think it was caught somewhere over here. And you can see a woman with this beautiful long hair. She had a white dress. The lady that runs this place, her name's Cindy, super awesome person. Cindy, Connie, big shout out to them. I shared with them the picture, and she right away said, "That's Rosie." And she told me about a time where some investigators were coming in here, and as soon as they walked in, they saw this woman on the security camera walk up, like the chair, like, I don't know if the chair moved, but she like violently walked up, looked, and she was like, her whole spirit went towards the piano. Oh my gosh. That's freaky in itself. Almost looked like that, but her hair was down. Now, I do have another camera recording the security footage to see if we would capture that woman, but I was very respectful. I am in her space, so you do have to respect her. Maybe she's okay, me coming in here. This is supposedly like her quiet space. Or maybe she's hanging out in the room. Hey, Rosie, you want to come say hello? Want to do a little tap for me in here? Oh. Okay, something was just coming towards me right now. I may have caught it in the camera, but it was like a shadow, like just coming toward it. Like it was dark.
While at the wedding chapel, Omar talks about Rosie's ghost and a photo his friend took. But at some point, something terrifying appears right in front of him. Suddenly, a massive dark apparition appears close to Omar and then quickly moves to the left side where it disappears. What do you folks think about it? Was it a real ghost caught on camera in a haunted hotel, or is it just a well-crafted hoax? You are the judges. You decide. Also, if you want to watch the full episode and many more, visit his YouTube channel, Omar Gosh TV. Franco from the popular YouTube channel Franco TV went to another interesting place during his long journey to haunted places in South America. This time, Frank went to a rather dangerous district, often visited by the police, all thanks to gangs and a large number of crimes. And his goal was the Cursed Cemetery, which is in the center of events. After getting to the graveyard, Frank began his exploration. At some point, he noticed something behind one of the graves, something goddamn chilling.
Making my way towards the church. So far, still no sign of anyone. Not gonna lie, I thought that was a person right there. So the thing is, I'm nervous because I legit thought I heard laughing again. I just got another sound up here. And people pass through in and out of here all the time. So I just have to make sure that whatever I do is as safe as I can possibly. What the hell is that? Hola? Hola? What was that? Hola? Oh, I literally saw something peeking out at me right over here.
While exploring the cemetery, Frank has a terrifying encounter. Suddenly, behind one of the tombstones, he notices the face of a child who looks at him. For a few seconds, they look at each other, and when Frank comes closer and closer, the apparition disappears. Without thinking, Frank glances over to see who it was, but the terrifying figure has vanished without a trace. Was it a real ghost recorded on camera in a haunted cemetery, or is there a much simpler explanation for this phenomenon? The final decision is yours. Also, if you want to watch the full episode of this investigation and other videos from his trip, visit his YouTube channel, Franco TV. The popular Chinese YouTuber from the Outdoor Xiaolong channel went to the Super Hotel this time. Before arriving at the building, he had no idea what had happened there. Apparently, there have been mysterious disappearances and murders, which is why the hotel has been closed. When Xiaolong arrives on the scene and starts his investigation, he records this.
我当时我真的我肾都能吓出来。这也是，到底多大？我操！那谁？
Suddenly, Xiaolong hears a suspicious noise, and in one of the bathtubs, there is a mysterious figure. The man quickly runs and checks who it could be, but the apparition disappears without a trace. Then he continues his investigation and records something equally terrifying.
操，这猛没有洗澡的呀？嗯，你看着没这事儿没？洗澡啊！我操！ 窗帘后面哪个窗帘？哪个窗帘？我去你妈了个逼！他说：“站！”喷香水，哪有香水？ 雨露啊！啊！操你！我！是！我是你啊！
This time, while staying in one of the rooms, he is scared to death. First, something drops next to him, and after that, there is a creepy dark apparition in the tub he was next to a minute before. Xiaolong runs into the room without thinking, but there is no one else there except him. So, did he manage to record a real ghost in an abandoned hotel, or was it just a well-done hoax? The final decision is yours. Also, if you want to watch his 3-part investigation and many more explorations, visit his YouTube channel Outdoor Xiaolong. TikTok user DinoNugget74 is probably well known to us from the internet. He has posted some creepy videos from his home, where we can see paranormal activity and various apparitions haunting his home. He did not stop posting new videos, and the phenomena in his house continued to grow, and even became more aggressive.
Showers. Why my water bill's $600 a month.
What you want me to do, bro? See, that's what it is, man. Time to move. It's time to.
This time, the Dino Nuggets decides to go around the house after hearing loud and clear noises. Suddenly, when he is in the bathroom, the faucet turns on by itself. And when he walks up to it, behind his back, we see something terrifying. A dark, fast-moving silhouette. That was the beginning of another restless night.
It's down here. You smell it? Stay close to me. Dude, stop, stay with me. It was glass. Don't move. You smelled it. Did you know? It's winter time. Better, stop. Alright. We're gonna make a run for it. Let's try dying first. Just go. Chill. Hold on. Oh, shit! Good. Oh, God. No. We gotta get the out of here. What are we gonna do? No, stop. I gotta go. No. We make a break. There's nothing there. Stay by me. Stay right behind me. This is a bad idea. Just chill out. Oh shit, it's still there. Why is it so? What are we gonna do? I don't know. You got your phone? No, I don't. Hello? No. Hello? No! Hello?
At some point, together with his son, they hear a woman crying coming from the basement. They both decide to check it out. When they go downstairs, they hear crying again, and moments later, there is a dark silhouette near the stairs that blocks their entrance. The next night, the situation repeats itself, and lured by the crying from the basement, he goes down to check them out. But after a moment's reflection, he doesn't go to the basement. He turns around, where he meets a terrifying figure who literally vanishes into thin air after the Dino Nuggets spotted him. A few nights later, it was no better, and the sinister entity became more and more aggressive.
Oh, shit. No. What do you want? Get out of my house. house, man. The do you want? What the shit? You gotta get out of my house, man. Get out of my house! Man, God damn it. Orders are in there. Orders. Shit. Just stop. If you want me now, man, take me. I'm leaving. Tired of this shit. Let's have it out, man. I'm leaving. Just let me get my shit and go.
He decides to walk around the house for the last time and say goodbye to the ghost for good. But the entity follows him, annoying and scaring him at every turn. Dino Nuggets leaves home and moves into a new one, but even there, he finds no peace.
Hello? Hello? No. Hello? 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 What do you want?
Dino Nuggets and their family find no peace, as paranormal activity and mysterious figures are attached to them. There hasn't been a new video posted on his TikTok for over a month. So, what do you guys think is going on now? Is there a malicious and annoying demon nesting in his old and new home that makes their lives miserable at every step? Did he really manage to record a real ghost on the camera so many times? Or maybe everything we've seen and is on his channel is just a well-prepared hoax and fake. As always, you are the judges. You decide. Also, if you want to watch all his videos, visit his TikTok channel, Dino Nuggets 74. Another video is from the YouTube channel Extinct File, where Kevin and Alexis went to the sinister farm, a land marked by a tragic event. Many murders have been committed here. And since then, many people have seen apparitions here and do not approach this area for fear that something bad may happen to them. Steadfast ghost hunters Kevin and Alexis went there to do their own investigation. But once inside, they realized they might not be alone.
Como si viniera gente aquí a drogar, como si viniera gente aquí a cometer actos. Un celular, güey. Mira esto. Hijo. Tranqui, espérate. Espérate. Ahorita no salgas. Ay, Dios, aquí siento muy feo, güey. ¿Escuchaste? Uy. No mames, a ver, espérame aquí, güey. ¿Sabes qué? Hay que estar bien alertas a todo, güey. Bien alertas a todo, ¿ok? No mames, güey. No mames. ¿Viste eso? Oh, no mames. Ahí está, güey. Esa era la que estaba allá arriba, güey.
Just after entering, the men heard an ominous moan, and moments later, some unknown force threw the clothes to the ground. But that was only the beginning of the mysterious events.
Es curioso porque el medidor de campos aún no me ha marcado nada. y lo vengo usando desde el inicio. Ya hemos captado algunas cuantas cosas. El sensor. Está sonando el sensor. ¿Qué onda? No mames, ahí hay alguien asomado, güey. No mames. Se metió. Hola. Buenas. Hey, acabo de verte. ¿Quién eres? Acabo de verte. ¿Quién eres?
This time, while exploring the area, they recorded something much more disturbing. At the end of the building, Kevin notices a mysterious dark shadow figure leaning around the corner and staring at them. After a few seconds, it hides and disappears. The men are terrified and do not know who or what it was. But even after that, they continue and record something even more spooky.
Sé que estás aquí conmigo. ¿Me puedes dar alguna señal? Sé que estás aquí conmigo. ¿Me puedes dar una señal? Ay, Dios, me siento como desprotegido. Familia, siento que Él está aquí conmigo. Siento una presencia cerca de mí. Ay, Dios. Dios, Dios, Dios. Siento que está aquí conmigo, familia.
No mames, familia. Ay, no mames. Mira, ven eso, se está moviendo esa madre. Oh, no lo puedo creer. Se movió esa madre. Ay, no. Me acaban de jalar la mochila. Y se movió esa madre. Estoy seguro que esta cámara lo tiene.
When Kevin and Alexis are separated, something unexpected happens to Kevin. While he is standing calmly among the candles, he is violently tucked on his backpack, which scares him quite a bit. The two then meet and decide to complete the investigation together.
Las habías dejado prendidas cuando recién te metiste. No mames. No mames, están apagadas, cabrón. Esto no es bueno, güey. Creo que ni siquiera deberíamos de tocarlas, güey. No las toquemos, güey, y vámonos de aquí. Güey. Vámonos ya. Ay, vámonos. Ay, no, Dios mío, güey. Vámonos. Ay, Dios. Mi linterna, güey. Ay, Dios. No mames, güey. Ahí hay alguien, güey. Te lo juro que acabo de ver.
At one point, Kevin notices something on the camera. In the building they were in literally a few seconds earlier, a spooky apparition appears and disappears without a trace, just like the previous one. So, did Kevin and Alexis, who went to the cursed farm, caught a real ghost and paranormal activity on the camera? Or was all we saw just a well-done hoax? You are the judges. You decide. Also, if you want to watch the full 2-part episode, visit their YouTube channel, Extinct File. YouTuber from the channel Midwest Ghost Hunter decided to go to the most haunted house in the United States, a house where 8 people were slaughtered, to the Villisca Ox murder house. In the night of June 9th, 1912, the Moore family of 6 and their 2 house guests were killed in their sleep by an axed murderer. The assailant hid in the attic until everyone was asleep, before going room to room, bludgeoning each victim one by one. Their bodies were discovered the following morning with severe head wounds and the axe left behind in the guest room. The suspect of the murder was never found, leaving this crime unsolved to this day. So Mr. Midwest went on a solo investigation where he experienced strange phenomena shortly after arriving.
Hey, axe murderer, are you down here? This seems like a place fitting for you. Whoa. That was up there. That was like a creek. I'm getting a little freaked out more. Sounds like a creak in the floorboard. What? Oh my God. That's only children. I'm sorry for freaking out earlier. I didn't mean to get scared. I didn't mean to yell or whatever I did. How many of you are in here right now? Who's in here? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What is that? Oh my God! Shit! Oh my God! That freaking ball! Dude, it just freaking, it rolled down the stairs. How the would that have happened? Oh my God, that freaked me out so bad. Holy shit. Oh, holy oh my God, that ball, it just freaking flew down those stairs. Like how the hell does that happen?
During the investigation of Mr. Midwest, recorded 2 interesting EVPs.
What?
Then, while entering the building, a ball flew down the stairs, which scared him quite a bit. But that was just the beginning.
I know you're up here. I can feel you. I can feel your presence up here. Do something. Do that again. Is that all you're gonna do? Oops. Okay, all right. You killed an entire family with this. And the fact that you are here
and you're not burning in hell at the moment is a...
I'm literally holding an axe to a ghost. What the am I doing? My heart is racing. Make another sound. Do it. What the Oh my god. Dude, I just rattled my chair. I just don't feel any fear. It's weird. Like I feel like I was just creeped out just not even a few moments ago. And now it's like starting to go away. I've got a bad feeling something's not right here. Holy shit!
While in the attic, another strangely unexplained phenomenon took place, after which he decided to end his investigation. But during the night, he managed to capture something else unexplained.
Is that is an axe mark. That was from the killer swinging the axe onto here. Well, unfortunately, these unfortunate souls. Whoa. What the? Listen, turned out really weird. Whoa! What the f***? What was with that picture? Oh my god. It's back to normal. What the f***? Look at those pictures again. What the hell? They're all dark and there's like this, I don't even know how to describe it. There's like this, that almost looks like blood. Oh my god. What the hell is with these photos?
While staying in one of the rooms, Mr. Midwest takes a couple of photos. While taking another one, we can see a dark background, and in the next two, scary dark figures. What's more terrifying, the next photo is normal again. So, are these real ghosts captured on camera and paranormal phenomena recorded in a haunted house? Or is everything explained? Make a decision, folks. Also, if you want to watch the full video of this investigation and many more, visit his YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. Gu-chan and Dai-chan from the YouTube channel Clip Store decided to go to another haunted place, the abandoned leisure pool. A few years ago, a terrible accident happened there in which a man died. not long after the strange and unexplained phenomena began to happen there, and finally the whole place was closed. Gachan and Dai-chan decided to conduct a nightly paranormal investigation there. After arriving at the place, Gachan went inside alone. Gachan heard someone inside at some point, some sort of footsteps. But there was no one else besides him. After spending some time inside, Dai-chan and Gachan split up. Dai-chan moved a bit away from the building, where he managed to record something spooky as hell. Dai-chan, while alone in the bushes, records something terrifying. Right next to him is a mysterious dark silhouette, which he does not notice at the time. Only after they came back, the team noticed something. While editing, someone was standing just a few feet away. Is it a real shadow figure or something completely normal? The final decision is yours. Also, if you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit their YouTube channel, Clip Store. The next video is from a well-known YouTuber from the channel, Urbex Hill. This time, we will see Chris come back to the back rooms, where he previously managed to record paranormal activity and mysterious apparitions on camera. After a few days, Chris decides to go there to record the strange phenomena again.
Wish me luck. This is really dump all the garbage. Weird noise in this room. That's creepy.
When Chris is one of the rooms, we hear someone else behind him.
This room.
Chris, unaware of the EVP recording, decides to set up the camera and go downstairs to the basement.
IR camera set up at the top floor. Look how close those are to falling. That would somebody up. They're just resting against the rafters. That's so dangerous. Wow. Look at that. That's actually crazy. I guess I'll go downstairs for a minute. Walk around.
While Chris is going down the stairs to the basement, on the camera we can see the human-shaped fog appearing, which literally disappears after a second. The whole thing is quite easy to solve, but what happened next is much more difficult to explain.
How come in every abandoned building, the bathrooms are destroyed? I guess because of the copper. I don't know. Guess I'll go back up. Yeah, those gotta be raccoons. I can hear them up there.
When Chris is sitting still, at one point he is pulled very hard and violently. He lies for a few minutes, and when he recovers, he returns to the exploration, where he records something terrifying.
Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell is that? Holy shit. Holy shit. I know y'all heard that. That scared the shit out of me. I do have my gun just in case.
While traversing the tunnel, Chris turns the camera upwards, where someone or something is throwing an object. Without hesitation, he runs down the corridor, next goes upstairs and searches the room. In parallel, the camera left in the basement records a mysterious white misty figure that appears and passes through the cellars. Has Chris, who returned to this creepy place once again, recorded something unexplained? Is all we see real paranormal activity and a ghost caught on camera? Or can it be rationally explained? As usual, folks, the final decision is yours. Also, if you want to watch this episode and the previous one, visit his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. This time, ghost hunters from the channel Twin Paranormal, Ryan, River, and Wyatt, went to the cemetery in Cassadaga, Florida, where the Devil's Chair is located, which is situated in a cemetery around which an inexplicable phenomenon and even satanic rituals are happening. Ghost figures have been recorded there many times over the years. So the Twin Paranormal team, without hesitation, decided to go there and conduct their investigation at night. After arriving at the site, the whole team had to be careful because they had to get to a place that is guarded 24 hours a day. But once they got to the creepy chair, they weren't allowed to wait longer.
Okay, so the Devil's Chair is right in front of us, and we're about to go see it for the first time. Now, legends say that this is one of 7 Devil's Chairs. So there's 7 in this world, and we're at one of them. Oh my God. Dude, this is crazy. Dude, I'm so chilled up. My body just feels off as soon as we get to this area. Well, you guys ready for this? Oh, what the f***? Dude, we definitely caught that. Had to have. Let's start this investigation and go. Can you spike it again if you understand what I'm saying? Please hold on to that object. Thank you. I just heard footsteps. Why did you hear the footsteps? This is so sketchy. Again. Just spiked again? Yeah, just spiked again. There's walking. There's walking. Do you hear it? Yeah. You hear that, Lion? The is that? There's like footsteps right here. Do you mind if I bring out a device that you can use your words? Can you give us a sign if that's something that you're interested in? Please. Going. It's going. I don't know, bro. It's going again. For Sid? For now, say whatever you'd like to say. Just so that we know that you hear what we are saying to you. Please. Whoa, did you just see that light go out? Whoa. Yeah, there's a loud ass branch breaking right there.
Forgive my sins.
Forgive my sins. Whoa. Ironically, we're at a graveyard? Yeah. If I sit in this chair, somebody will communicate with me. Are they good or are they bad? Please give me a sign. We're trying to find out who is here, trying to find out how powerful you are.
I know you.
Oh, I know you. Have we ever done that? I don't think so. Communication, guys.
During the dozen or so minutes spent near the Devil's Chair, the entire crew experienced paranormal activity. But that was only the beginning. What they managed to record next is creepy.
That's a yes. Do you see that? Dude, if the stories are true about the chair, though, I don't think you should sit down. I don't even really know the stories. I think you sit down, like, later on in life, you can get terminally ill. And then other things, like die of disease or something like crazy shit. Yeah. Whoa, the light just turned off right as I said that. What the fuck? Has this actually happened to somebody? I don't know. A lot of people are too scared to sit in it because of the stories. You think I'm gonna die if I sit in the chair? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna sit in this chair. I just saw that. I caught it. Okay, I'm gonna bring the REM pod with me.
Ill.
Just said ill. No, you were just telling the story. I was literally just saying ill. Guys, go ahead and come down here right now. looking at us?
No, look. I'm all the way zoomed in. That's fucked.
Do you see that? Just standing and watching you.
See it on my screen?
Holy dude. Right there, that dark shadow? That looks like two people just standing there.
That's definitely a person right there.
Oh, what the No. That's one person just leaning up against that tree. The thing to the left of it's not a person. Why is there someone just standing there?
Is it like a hood or a robe?
Yeah. What the is he doing here, dude?
He looks like death. I think they're statues.
You think so?
Yeah. I think we're okay. The one next to it's definitely a statue. Oh, that's gonna be shit. Because people have come out here and said that they've seen like people doing weird shit. I thought we were getting lurked on. I kept hearing whistling. Someone was over there going,
No, you just got the rocks being thrown or something.
It's weird, dude.
At some point, the lamp next to them went out again, and moments later, Wyatt notices a white and dark figure, which turn out to be statues. Then they continue their investigation and record some incredibly good EVPs.
Is there something evil here? Here in this chair, with me. Here in this chair, with me. Why did you say something?
Nope.
Guys. Oh my God. Guys, somebody just said chair. Somebody just whispered, bro. I swear on everything.
That gave me full body chill.
I swear on everything. I promise. I heard somebody talk to me, and it didn't standing there.
That kind of scared the shit out of me. I've never seen something like that with detail.
I promise I saw it too. I promise on everything. Okay, we only asked 2 questions, but let's listen to these 2. I feel like somebody's watching us.
Heading in above the chair now. If anybody wants to come on the other side, please sneak into it. One more time.